Everyone dreams of success. Everyone wants a better life. But sometimes, in the hunger to reach the top quickly, people forget that shortcuts often come with hidden traps. This is the story of a young man named Raghav, whose desire for quick success led him down a dangerous path. A path that seemed golden in the beginning, but in the end, cost him everything. It is a story of honesty, karma, and the painful truth that there are no real shortcuts in life. Raghav grew up in a small Indian village where opportunities were few. His father was a farmer. His mother stitched clothes for neighbors, and their family barely made ends meet. From childhood, Raghav dreamed of escaping poverty. He would look at the posters of rich businessmen in newspapers and whisper to himself, "One day, that will be me." Rich, respected and powerful, he was clever, sharp-tongued and ambitious. But along with ambition came impatience. At 21, Raghav left for the bustling city of Mumbai with only a few hundred rupees in his pocket. Life in the city was overwhelming. Tall buildings, endless crowds, and an energy that never seemed to rest. He worked odd jobs, as a waiter, a helper in a garment shop, even as a delivery boy. But deep inside, he was restless. Why should I waste years climbing step by step? I need a shortcut, something big, something quick. That thought burned in his heart every night. One day, while working at a garment shop, Raghav met Vikram, a smooth-talking man with a shiny car and expensive clothes. Vikram noticed Raghav's hunger for success and said with a smirk, "Why waste your youth working like a donkey? Join me, and you'll make more in 1 month than others make in a year." Raghav's eyes widened. "How?" Vikram leaned closer. "There's money lying everywhere in this city. You just need the courage to take it. We run business deals. Import-export. Very profitable." In reality, Vikram was running scams, selling fake goods, manipulating accounts, and cheating clients. Raghav hesitated for a moment, but the dream of wealth overpowered his conscience. He stepped into Vikram's world. At first, it felt thrilling. Raghav wore fancy clothes, dined in luxury restaurants, and sent money back home, making his parents proud. He learned how to lie smoothly, how to trick customers, how to cover tracks. His pockets overflowed with cash, and his confidence soared. People in the neighborhood began calling him Raghav Sir. But while his outer life sparkled, his inner peace withered. At night, he tossed and turned, hearing a voice inside whispering, "This is wrong. This won't last." He silenced it with more money. More drinks, more distractions. One day, while traveling in a train, Raghav sat beside an old man reading a book. The man glanced at him and said suddenly, "Son, shortcuts may give you speed but not direction. A tree grows slowly, but it stands for centuries. Grass grows overnight, but withers in days." Raghav laughed nervously. "Uncle, times have changed. Who has patience anymore?" The old man shook his head. "Then remember this, if you climb a mountain too fast, without steady steps, one slip can take you all the way down." Raghav brushed off the words, but something about them stayed with him. Success made Raghav greedy. He began cutting corners even in Vikram's shady deals, hiding profits for himself. Vikram noticed. "Careful, boy," he warned. "In this game, one mistake and you're finished." But Raghav ignored him. He believed he was smarter than everyone until one night. When police raided one of their warehouses, fake products worth crores were seized. Vikram escaped, but Raghav was caught. The same people who once called him Sir now looked at him with disgust. His parents, shocked and broken, traveled from the village to see him in prison. His mother's eyes filled with tears. "We wanted you to rise, son. But not like this, not with lies." Those words stabbed his heart deeper than the iron bars around him. He realized the bitter truth. The shortcut he had chosen had cost him his family's honor, his peace and his future. Months passed in jail. Every day, Raghav replayed his choices. He remembered the old man's words about shortcuts. He remembered the sleepless nights, the lies, the emptiness behind his fake smile. Slowly, he began to read, reflect, and change. He started helping other inmates learn to read and write. For the first time, he felt real satisfaction. Not from money, but from making a difference. When he was released years later, he had nothing, no wealth, no status, no friends. But he had one thing he had never possessed before: clarity. Raghav returned to his village. People mocked him at first, whispering about his past. But he ignored them. He began working honestly, teaching children in the village for free, helping farmers with accounts, guiding young men not to fall into the same traps he had. Life was hard, money was little, but his heart was lighter than ever. Years later, as an older man, Raghav sat under a banyan tree, surrounded by children who adored him. One boy asked, "Master Ji, why do you always tell us to never take shortcuts?" Raghav smiled sadly, because shortcuts may give you gold, but they steal your soul. Honesty may be slow, but it builds a life that can never be taken away. The children nodded, not fully understanding but feeling the weight of his words. Raghav looked up at the sky, whispering to himself, "I lost everything once, but by walking the honest path, I finally found myself." And in that moment, though he owned no riches, he felt wealthier than he had ever been. Shortcuts may look tempting, but they always come with a price. Honesty, patience, and hard work may take longer, but they lead to true success, the kind that no one can steal from you. Karma never forgets. In the end, life gives back exactly what we put into it.